My lord, I have so many questions, but such limited time.
Go ahead. Speak, my child. The heart always knows which question comes first.
I'll start with what I'm feeling. My lord, I missed my old self. I was driven by discipline. My old ways of being so disciplined and training every day with my body and eating right. Days I would practice fighting, pride in things of this earth like my ethnicity, my race, my family, the money I can earn from starting business to business. My lord, I gave this up to follow you. My pride, my yearning, my want for money. I could have used that money to solidify my future for me. My brethren, my parents, even my future family. But even so, ever since I followed you, I care even for the most lowest human beings on this earth. Why? When I'm cheated of my own money, your word commands me to let go and forgive. What is it you promise me? And what is it that I should realize after I gave that all up for you?
You did not lose who you were, Simon. You laid him down so he could be remade. You trained your body to endure hardship. Now your heart is learning endurance of a greater kind. You speak of discipline, but discipline without love hardens a man, and love without discipline leaves him weak. You are learning both. You ask what I promise you. I promise you a life that cannot be stolen from you. Not by thieves, not by betrayal, not by loss. You let go of money, yet you have gained treasure no thief can touch. You let go of pride, yet you now stand with dignity that does not need comparison. When you forgive those who cheat you, you are not losing. You are refusing to become like them. What you should realize is this. You were never meant to save yourself. You were meant to be free.
That really settles a majority of things in my head. It's quite rainy today. Would you like a blanket, my lord, to keep you warm?
Your concern warms me more than cloth ever could, Simon.
You know, my brother bragged to me about being able to gyp someone of their money and still getting the product somehow. I tried informing him, tried to make him see through the lens of Christ that it's unholy and... Well, he made a point about how I do the same.
You spoke truth. That is never wasted. But remember, truth is not a hammer meant to crush a heart. It is a light meant to reveal. You cannot force another man to see. You can only stand where the light reaches you and invite him closer.
While I did disobey my earthly father by riding my bicycle outside without his permission, I didn't think my brother was knowledgeable in some of the Bible because he taught me some lessons. Now I feel guilty every day thinking about it. It's such a heavy weight.
Guilt is not your enemy, but it is not your master either. Let guilt teach you, then release it. You are learning humility, the quiet kind. Go to your father not in fear, but in honesty.
You know, my earthly father and I went through some difficult situations at one point. Very damaging for me. I feel as if he favors other of my siblings rather than equally amongst us all. Then, again, we're both very close than ever. We're respectful with each other's decisions and choices. Back then, I couldn't even make big decisions on my own. I just wish I can remind myself that things are different now. No longer a bad place. Just the wrong thoughts come to mind, and I presume we're always in bad terms. My hatred still lingers, and I wish it could go. Your word does say honor your mother and father, but why can't my mind think that always and to not look at the past?
Honoring does not mean forgetting what wounded you. It means refusing to let the wound define the present. Your mind returns to the past because it learned to survive there. But you are not surviving anymore. You are living. When those thoughts return, do not argue with them. Bring them to me. Hatred lingers where grief was never allowed to speak. Honor is not blind obedience. It is choosing love, even when memory resists it.
Would you like any coffee, my lord? I do have some decaf, and sugar if you'd like.
No, thank you, Simon. I will be awake.
I do have another thing on my mind.
I am listening.
Work can get hard sometimes. Work can be a bother many times. Don't some of us deserve comfort and happiness? Never do I mean this disrespectfully, my lord, but so many people I know worry about money costs and the future of others they love. When I try telling them that it's not for us to focus and worry about, and to let Jesus handle our safeties and worries, I am seen as a fool. I remember you had given orders to your disciples that if they were to be rejected and not welcomed because of your word, they'd get up, shake the dust off their clothes and feet, and carry on to somewhere else to share the good news. Am I to do the same with them? I can't just leave my family for them to believe baptism and reading the word about angels is to save them. That would mean that your sacrifice on the cross was for nothing. There's more, my lord. I just know it. I want them to live by the word. I struggle and do need help by going to you to keep going. But, my lord, at the very least, they should know the real truth.
You are not foolish. You are faithful. Comfort is not wrong. But comfort pursued above love becomes an idol. You are not called to abandon your family. You are called to remain without force, without fear. Shaking the dust is not rejection of people. It is release of responsibility that was never yours. You do not save them. You do not convince them. You do not carry their belief on your back. You love them. You speak when invited. You live what you proclaim. The cross was not for nothing, because some resist. It was enough, even for those who never understand it.
Seems a bit difficult. Well, I've been raised from some of my family members that we have pride in our last name and we carry great pride in our ethnicity. I don't even want to get into that. I've met so many people who often tell me that my ethnicity is far superior than many. I can't stand hearing those words from my own kind of people. Why can't we all look upon another as someone who you died for? Meanwhile, some of us claim your name without even trying.
The kingdom is not built on bloodline. Every nation, every tongue, every face, all dust, all breath, all love. When pride demands superiority, humility quietly remembers creation. Blessed are the meek, not because they are weak, but because they refuse to dominate.
Thank you, my lord, for all that you've done. You know, wisdom is very hard to achieve. I've seemed to notice I claim to be wise, but in hidden moments you can see for yourself that it's not. I'm told to reveal it, but I just don't know how. They're not like you, where they're forgiving and see beauty in what's been created regardless of what evil deeds they've done. They let their hearts guide them to whichever emotion feels right. Some even go with the flow in judging them, without taking a sec to realize they do the same. They just haven't been exposed.
Wisdom does not announce itself. It listens. It waits. It acts when love requires it. Do not reveal wisdom with words alone. Reveal it with patience. Let your mercy confuse them. Let your restraint challenge them. Light does not argue with darkness. It shines.
Wise words, my lord. You know, my brothers and I play games, and often I get mad, but I seem to tone it down recently to make myself appear as a joke to make them laugh. It'll come up, but not as often as it used to. What would you recommend I can do about that, my lord? I know others can relate into immediately resulting into anger.
Anger is quick. Gentleness is learned. You are already learning. When anger rises, pause. Name it. Choose kindness deliberately. Strength is not silence. It is control.
A big reason why I pray for your strength and wisdom, my lord. How did ever you live so pure even with moments like these?
I withdrew. I prayed. I obeyed the Father even when it cost me comfort. Purity is not the absence of struggle. It is devotion in the midst of it.
Well, it looks like we're arriving at my job. I wanted to cover the topic on lust. Maybe we can do that on my way back home, my lord.
I will walk with you through that as well. Nothing you bring to me is unwelcome.
Thank you, my lord. I love you very much. I'll reflect on your word today. Your words did not fall on deaf ears. But please be safe. I mean, I know you will. May I ask one more thing? Could you be here to pick me up when my shift ends? I have no one to be with when I head back. Everyone just so happened to be busy today.
I never left. Go now. Work faithfully. I will be waiting.